Steve, thanks for joining us. The first time we've had a chat since the Poole game a week ago, where it finished 1-1. What's your thoughts on that?
Well, it's probably a fair result. They were better than us first half, certainly for 20-25 minutes. We didn't get a grip of their shape. Obviously had the extra man in midfield. We didn't tuck our wide men in. They didn't do that job well enough, and in the end we were forced to change the shape of our own side just to accommodate and try and negate their threat. And in the end we did, because we matched up in midfield. And it took us probably half an hour to get into the game, get a foothold, and then finish the first half reasonably strongly, and then second half, we were the better side. But there's no doubt. I mean, I think they're probably the best side we've played this season. I thought they were excellent for half an hour, 35 minutes until we matched up. So when you consider we could have been 2 down, the game might have well have been over. I think a fair result. Certainly was a fair result, 1-1. We did enough second half. They certainly did enough first half. So I don't think either side can complain at the result in the end.
Last night we had Swindon Supermarine here in the Southern League Challenge Cup, which we're now out of due to a 3-1 defeat.
Yeah, well, their strong squad is bigger and stronger and fitter than ours, unfortunately. I wanted to give the young lads a chance, which obviously I did, but in all honesty, if I'd wanted to do something else, I wouldn't have been able to, because we had Sam Ashton on the bench. Obviously he's the only fit striker we've got. Obviously Bakes and Fitch are simply not going to be ready. So I played young Devon. Josh was slightly feeling his hamstring. Marvin was his ankle was sore. Ollie Knowles obviously was struggling with his foot. He got a bad kick on his foot Saturday. Last Tuesday. Charlie Davis was struggling. Charlie Kennedy's had an MRI scan, and the usual suspects obviously weren't available. So it was one of those where did I want to risk players before Saturday? No, I didn't. Did I want to see the young lads play? Yes, I did. And in 1 or 2 cases there, they did very well. Obviously we've lost the game, and we've lost the game to three set pieces to a bigger, more physically able side than we are. You'd like to think if everyone's fit that we'd certainly defend those better, because we haven't been done in open play. We've actually conceded 3 goals from dead ball plays, corners and free kicks, which they did as well. I mean, we scored from 1, so it's certainly an area that we need to improve upon.
And we look forward to Saturday afternoon, when we welcome Hartley Wintney in the league, back to league action. Yeah,
I went to watch Hartley Wintney against Taunton on Saturday.
Was it a nice dry sunny day?
Absolutely soaked, I've got to be honest with you. You had the choice of standing in the stand and not seeing sort of a majority of the pitch, or going to the the sideline of the pitch and getting absolutely soaked. So I chose to get soaked.
You took one for the team.
Yes, took one for the team. But it was a good game. I thought they should have got something out of it, to be fair to them. They kept going right to the end. They scored around the 90th minute, and I was just set to leave the game thinking, that's not a bad result for us, Taunton drawing, and then Taunton go down the other end and just put a loopy free kick in, and they get on the end of it, and they snatch it right to death. But it was a decent enough game. It'll be a tough game for us. They have very, very points in their game which are very strong, and then they have, like everybody else, weaknesses. So we've just got to make sure that we negate the strengths that they have, and then we utilise our own, which is feasible, and it's something that we've got to look to do. And I think it'll be I think an unpredictable game, because that's what they are. They're a pretty unpredictable side. At times against Taunton they were very, very good, and at times they were very, very open. So that's we've got to, when they're good, we've got to make sure that we stay strong, and then obviously in our moments we've got to capitalise on them.
A bit of rest for a few players will hopefully help.
Yeah, we've got a free week after Hartley Wintney, which will no doubt help. As I say, you've taken 8 or 9 players that would have played obviously against Swindon Supermarine out of the side last night, just really to either look after them or give them time to recuperate. So hopefully within the next couple of weeks, we'd look to say that we're going to have real options and real strength in depth, and we might even look to maybe get 1 or 2 more in, because there's areas that we just need to strengthen, depending on obviously Charlie Kennedy's MRI scan and where we are with that, and see what sort of length of time we're looking at for him.
Brilliant. Thank you very much for joining us, Steve.
Pleasure, mate.
Cheers.